Good morning, Curry Village, and it's awesome to have been here, awesome to still be here looking as we have breakfast some of the historical images of the past. Very, very beautiful. The majestic size of these massive rocks, mountains and trees. Just such a pleasure to the eyes. You have to stop and take a look at what is surrounding you, no matter where you are really at the end of the day. It is something to be truly remembered for a long time.
We were camping in here.
Curry Village certainly is a place that I would thoroughly recommend to visit. It has an awesome and quite a unique accommodation style set up with these canvas tents. The cafe and everything around that side is just fantastic. Value for money, really, really good. And of course, they have a merch shop. Lauren absolutely nailed it. She brought, I don't know how much we had to try and pack into the back of the motorcycle. I had to buy some things as well, of course, because I had a bad influence, so you can't do anything more.
Stamps. Okay, now I'm done.
And then it's time to get back onto the motorcycle as it is time to head back. One of the thoughts that we did have on our return to Los Angeles was that we would take an extra day. As I've said in the previous video, we weren't able to do that because the bike was already hired out and we could not get another day on this bike, so we have to get back to LA, we believe, by 5 p.m. We've already left a little bit late and we want to take it in, and we want to take advantage of being in the valley and enjoy some of the places that we can look at and stop at. So we've tried to get away semi-early as soon as we got out of the merch shop, of course, and see how we go. It is a fair haul to get back into LA, and we know that when we arrive back into LA we're likely to hit the go home traffic, and of course we're on the other side of LA with Eagle Rider being positioned just south of the LAX airport. As we take a slightly different route leaving the Curry Village, you take a road into the area and then you take another road out. It is pretty much a single lane or double lane running one way, but absolutely beautiful. The clouds in the sky really emphasize the magnificence of these mountains. Back in New Zealand we have mountains and they are truly spectacular, but they really have nothing on these. There are camping sites where you can camp around in the base, in the valley around Yosemite. I would have been quite keen on this option, though I don't have a tent and I'm not that fussed on animals that might well kill you, like a bear, snake or whatever. Back in New Zealand we don't have any of that. The worst that might happen is you might get bit by a sandfly and have a wee itchy bite for the next week or so. A few other people on bikes roaming through the valley. It's just beautiful. There's not many words. You could go through all the words that describe beauty, and this is exactly what we're seeing with our eyes. It's just amazing.
That's like twice your height. So the water coming through here would have been twice your height at 11 p.m. Might see a snake down here maybe.
Huh?
Might see a snake.
Over there. No, it's fine. Thanks.
I think we got it.
It's awesome to make a stop and also then carry on with the tree-lined road, heading along the valley, breathing the air, smelling the smells, and it is hot. Already this morning it is so hot. I have decided that I'm just going to wear my shirt. Lauren is just wearing her tank top. It is just unbelievably hot. One might say that, hey look, you're not being very safe, but to be honest, I mean, you need to keep cool to be able to stay focused, and to do that you need to not wear so much. Unfortunately, we didn't have the ability to buy gear that was quite suitable, as I probably would have. Stopping at Tunnel View. This is the place where we went through last time. This tunnel is just incredible, blown with all that dynamite back in the 1930s. The view out here across and through into the valley and all the landmarks that are along the valley is just incredible. The likes of El Capitan, Half Dome. You could spend easily a week here to do some walks and take in a little more of the Yosemite value. As we head back through the tunnel on our way south to LA, with the uncertainty of if we are going to get back to LA in time. On the conditions and details of using Eagle Rider as a hire motorcycle, you have to agree that you would pay by the hour if you are late, so I really do have this on my mind that we must try and get into LA in a fair time. Exiting the tunnel and venturing out into the southern wilderness area as we head further south. It's just beautiful, winding road, very little traffic. It is a Saturday and heading out. Being able to listen to some music as we ride along is quite a treat, as I normally just have to listen to my own thoughts or the sound of the air going past my helmet, or even the sound of the exhaust of the motorcycle, which of course is glorious, but it's really cool to be able to listen to some music on this machine.
Why is the indicator still on? We don't need the indicator on. Let's turn that off. Is that off? No. A place of pioneers who've so profoundly influenced the birth and growth of the national park idea. Okay, I'm going to look at the wagons. I reckon in some ways a motorcycle is an extension of a stagecoach in so many ways. It's a little rustic, a little bit of atmospheric feeling out in the open and experiencing the true elements of nature. Wow, eh? Look where Studebaker became. These are the cars of old.
What about how many people would take the road? Yes.
This is what we need in New Zealand. Dock camps. What on earth is that? Disgusting. You don't need that merch.
So as we reach the gates, which is where we entered, there is a short bank of traffic. We turned up and there was one car in front of us. I'm not sure, I'm not counting at the moment, but there's a few more than just the one. I can surely understand then from videos and stuff I've seen before is that you may expect to encounter a wait to be able to enter the park, and how you may have to make a booking to be even able to enter the park, due to the demand of people wishing to visit, and certainly can be seen right here. So I think for us we really chose a good couple of days to head in when maybe it is at a little bit more quieter than say in the middle of a weekend if we had travelled up on a Saturday and Sunday, which would have made sense for us just being tourists and holiday makers. Making it a Friday and Saturday was certainly good for us. Looking down at the dashboard as we enter the first little village town, as we go out, we are looking like we're going to arrive at 4:57 p.m. We need to be there by 5, hoping that we can make up some time. It's a difficult thing, isn't it, when you're on a trip and you're on a tour, or not so much a tour, but it's a difficult thing when you're on a trip. You want to take it all in, but you are on time crunch and you need to make sure that you get to where you need to be to go on time. When I come up upon traffic, I tried to make every effort I possibly could to get past them as quickly as I could, just to ensure I wasn't going to be heading and moving too slow and lose even more time. stopping for some gas and some water, the necessities of life and the necessities of travel as we enter the freeway. And when you're in a foreign land and you manage to take the wrong turn off the freeway and then trying to get back onto the freeway to head in your right direction, knowing that again you're on the time crunch and I just need to get there. Still uncertain if we're going to get to where we need to be in our time. The weather is absolutely glorious, not quite as windy as what it was when we were heading up yesterday, and the hills are familiar because I know that on the other side of them hills we're looking that much closer towards Los Angeles. They have special truck lanes for the uphill traffic or downhill traffic so the trucks don't hold other traffic up, because there is a lot of trucks on these roads. What I was surprised at was the pace of the travel. There were moments on this trip where I was going much faster, but it certainly helped us keep on time target and make a slow and steady catch up to try and keep ahead of our time. It is still quite unbelievable, the sparseness, yet there's still beauty with the lakes. Not that there are very many of them, the dryness and just the expanse of space. In all the time that we have been in LA and in Vegas, we never encountered any significant rain, no rain within the cities, and only really the little bit of a rain, wouldn't even call it a storm, a few drips and drops out at the Grand Canyon.
It's so hot.
I'm gonna pass away.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
As we head into the LA freeway network system, we take the carpool lane and try and get a little bit of ahead of ourselves. This bike, I must say, is a bit of a dog when it comes to trying to keep travelling on these freeways. There were a few bikes that cut up through the middle and lane split, and we did do a little. Not far to go.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I was not 100% comfortable or confident, more for the fact that the amount of lane changing that other vehicles make, I didn't want to get blindsided and taken out as we try and make our way through the traffic. So the dilemma of trying to find a fuel station that was close to the Eagle Rider so I could deliver the bike back full of gas, because otherwise you get charged for a part-full tank at a premium price, so we don't want to do that. I was not expecting to find it so damn hard to find a place to fill up the tank. We managed to go around in circles enough, find that service station there. There. Was a good trip?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Not bad.
Oh, Walter.
What a relief to turn onto the road at Eagle Rider is positioned and see the store just in time, just on time. But what do you know, we returned the bike, we got back there. They had a massive number of bikes going out the following day, and when we were handing the bike back over and they were doing the checks and stuff, we chatted about our trip back and our trip to Yosemite, and they made the statement that, hey look, we've got so many bikes coming back, you didn't have to rush. We could have been like 8 or 9 o'clock. It's like, oh, well, we could have stopped a few more times and done a bit of this, done a bit of that. We'll know for next time, should there ever be a next time. But absolutely fantastic. We had probably one of the most epic journeys, short and sweet, but a blast. Every second, every moment of it. Totally awesome. Man, what a ride. So now we're back at the accommodations. Time for a swim. We deserve it. What?
The ride was amazing. I enjoyed the ride so much.
You would have, especially when Ariana was blasting
Yeah, I
on
love
the
that
stereo.
part. That was my favorite part.
Look at my eyes.
Breathe in.
We were breathing, only just.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so nice.
Demon time.
We're so happy it's demon time. No.
Yo. Shake Shack. I'm going to Shake Shack. Shake Shack is so good. I love Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Just Shake Shack.
Cheers to you there after a very nice ride out on the motorcycle in America. Cheers.
Thanks again, and thanks so much for watching. We've really enjoyed sharing this part of the journey with you. Another episode to go yet for our trip to America. Just awesome. Really appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel, and look forward to sharing more content as we get through into 2025. Awesome. Take it easy, smile, keep happy, and enjoy every moment.